Anyone who has played competitive Overwatch for any extended period of time knows that account selling is a problem. Players are purchasing Smurf accounts from high-ranked sellers to get a taste of what GrandMaster Overwatch feels like. It's a quick buck for people who happen to be really good at the game, and a great way to break any possible delusions of platinum players who think that they are in elo hell. Regardless, there are a number of factors that affect how much an Overwatch account is worth. In theory. And that's all this is about. It's a fun little journey I decided to take for the heck of it to find out how much my Overwatch account would go for if I decided to sell it. Which, naturally, I am not planning to do, and I do not endorse the action in any way, shape or form, but I think you get the gist of it. Since all of this is just for fun, leave your guesses down in the comment section below of what you think my Overwatch account would go for. Now without further ado, let's get right into it. So despite popular belief, there are people out there that actually care about skins in Overwatch, and they are willing to pay horrendous amounts of money for them, which is where really the catch of the whole process comes from at the end. But let's get the basics out of the way. First off, we have to find out how many skins I have, which including Overwatch League skins ends up being a total of 458. Furthermore, potential buyers also care about the amount of golden guns you have, which in my case will be 7. I found it odd at first that this particular website anyway does not really seem to care about how many legendary skins I have or which golden guns I've even purchased. But I guess this is just to get a rough estimate, so it kinda makes sense. Another easy one is the level. At the time of recording this video, my main account is level 726, which actually puts me below a bunch of my friends who are not making videos about Overwatch, but you know, I always like to say that I make a living talking about the game and not playing it. Kind of a terrible excuse, not gonna lie, though I've definitely been mildly addicted again recently. Anyway, now we just fill out the currencies with 269 competitive points and 6,150 credits, and we can finally get a baseline for my account, which will be a grand total of, oh, yeah, my MMR. I've been trying to avoid that embarrassment, but I guess it's kinda important. Now, I haven't been playing competitive for my main account in a very long time, and last time I did, I definitely did not deliver a stellar performance, so I wouldn't put it any higher than 3,600. Now finally, our baseline account value comes out at about $350. Not too shabby, honestly, especially considering that I'm of the camp of who the hell even cares about skins, but this is where it gets even more interesting. Because while there are not a lot of exclusive skins in Overwatch, the few that exist actually go for a bunch of money. So let's take a look at what we qualify for. Sticking to the theme of starting at the very beginning, because I guess that makes sense, the Widowmaker Noir skin that you got for pre-ordering the game. At the time of recording this video, codes for the skin go for up to 80 bucks on eBay, but there are more offers that start anywhere between 40 to 50 bucks, so your mileage may vary. Let's add another 50 bucks to our account value for owning the pre-order exclusive Widowmaker Noir skin. Another exclusive skin came with the 2018 BlizzCon virtual ticket, and since that Sombra skin only comes with that year's virtual ticket specifically, you would have to go out of your way to purchase that one to get your hands on it. And these days, a 2018 virtual ticket sells for up to $120. You can get them as low as 100 though if you're lucky, so let's add another 110 for this beauty. The 2017 BlizzCon Winston skin is gonna add another $240. I also spotted a couple sellers going for as high as $400 to $600, but I highly doubt anyone's gonna pick these up. Just these couple exclusive skins have already increased our account value by $400, adding that onto our 350 baseline for just the regular skins and competitive value, and we are already at 750 bucks. But now it's getting really crazy. You may have noticed that the 2016 BlizzCon skin has been absent from this list because unfortunately I do not own that one. But if you do, that can add up to $742 to your total. That one skin alone almost matches the total value of my account, including all the skins we mentioned, on top of its value as a ranked alt account. Though, realistically, you might want to look at the $499 thing, but considering I could only find 2 of them at the time of making this video, it could really be either or. So if $499 is our more realistic, most expensive skin to date, and keeping in mind that this video is not over yet, you know there's something that is even more expensive than that one. And you'd be correct. Let me introduce you to the pink Mercy skin. This charity skin was available for a very short period of time, and that $25 investment now racks up another $550 to my account value. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at $1,300 total for my account that, mind you, is not even super high level, does not have a ridiculously high MMR, and also doesn't have every legendary skin in the game. Now, I don't think I've spent that much money on the game, including all of my old alt accounts, loot boxes, and Overwatch League purchases combined. However, there are a lot of hours I've spent in this game that hold quite a lot of sentimental value, to me personally anyway. It is worth noting that the BlizzCon virtual tickets are getting more and more expensive as time goes on, since there's only a limited supply of them. So it's possible that those skins alone are gonna add up to even more value later down the line. And you also know that an account that has all of these items is going to be worth a hefty bonus for the sole reason that the buyer does not have to go out of their way to collect all of them individually. Something that, as time goes on, is gonna be more and more difficult considering the limited supply we already mentioned. If you then also have a high MMR and a bunch of competitive points you never spend, you can get a lot of cash for your account. Not to mention one that has a platinum or diamond border. Based on the calculator I use, an account that is max level with a 4500 MMR capped out competitive points, every skin and golden gun in the game is gonna be worth anywhere around $1,000 on its own. Which means that, including the exclusive skins we talked about, you could probably get up to a grand total of around $2,500. Though that is the highest possible value I could get if all the stars aligned perfectly. There are things on this list that are more difficult to get than others. For example, the Pink Mercy skin was only available as an Xbox One code, and that sale had already expired as well, and I couldn't find more than 2 people selling the damn thing. The more recent BlizzCon virtual tickets were more abundant, but the 2016 version, again, only had a couple people offering them at the time of making this video. Things like the Widowmaker Noir pre-order skin are selling all the time as collector's items, so that one is definitely easier to get your hands on. And to this date, I have no idea how the Overwatch League All-Star skins are gonna affect the value of your account. We got 2 new skins in the second season without the first 2 making a return, but I couldn't find any offers considering the inclusion of both of these things. I also don't own any of them, so they wouldn't have been relevant anyway. And the Lucio emote is available all year long, just like the other Overwatch League team skins. But again, considering all of this was just for fun rather than actually going out to look for somebody who wants to buy an account, it's not like the conclusion really matters in the grand scheme of things. I also want to give a shout out to Birdie, who has helped me researching this video. You might remember him from some of the podcasts we have done on the channel. I'm gonna link his Twitch account down in the description below, so feel free to go and say hi. I hope you enjoyed this little trip, and I'm looking forward to seeing how close your guesses were, or also how much your guys' accounts are worth based on the numbers I showed you today. So as always, feel free to leave your own comments down in the comment section below. While you're down there, don't forget to drop me a like on your way out if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you guys next time.